Hello and welcome back to the Beautiful Things channel, and if you are anything like me, I love a good haul video. So when people go on holiday or they go on a special trip and they buy themselves lots of lovely treats and they share what they bought with you. So as you know, I've very recently come back from the United States. I went to Vegas with Mr. Mac for my 40th birthday and I couldn't resist a little trip to the shops. I bought lots of things. We went to the outlets and we also went to various different shops as well, so not just Sephora and Bath and Bodyworks, but I thought I'd share with you what I purchased. So let's start with Sephora. Now, we don't have a Sephora in the UK. Apparently we used to, but we don't anymore. It is in France, so I guess I could go over to Paris, but not quite the same. There's something really nice about going into Sephora in the States because they're so huge, they can be a bit of a minefield, if I'm honest. Unless you go in knowing what you want, then they are a bit of a struggle. But I'd gone in with one or two specific things in mind and I managed to get both of them. Please excuse the sunshine. I am having a big filming day today, getting lots of content done for YouTube. And unfortunately, the sun is fighting with me and there is nowhere in my house that I can avoid it coming out and going in and coming out and going in. So you're gonna have to put up with my occasional Morticia Addams look. So let me show you what I bought in Sephora. The first thing I bought and that I went in specifically to get was the Better Than Sex mascara. This is by Too Faced and I've seen loads of vloggers review it and say that it's really good. I currently use the Unique Extension Lash Mascara, the Epic Mascara, and it's always been very good, but I find that after a while it goes quite thick and quite cloggy. And I only ever use half of it before I throw it away. So I went and bought the Too Faced mascara instead. It does help that it comes in a lovely rose gold canister, and we all know I quite like a bit of rose gold. So I'll show you what one coat looks like. If I can get close enough to the camera, there we go. So you can see I've got quite long eyelashes anyway, so I am lucky. But one coat is really lovely. But let me show you what 2 or 3 can do. Why do we always pull a funny face when we're doing mascara and eyeliner? So, let that dry a bit. So I think you can see it even here, much bolder, much darker than this one. If I come closer, you can see it's built up, but it doesn't look clumped, it doesn't look cloggy, so that's 2 layers. And then if I was going out, I'd go for a 3rd, and there you have it. How good is that? Really good mascara. When I put my glasses on, I need something that's really bold because you can't always see my eye makeup with my glasses on, but you can see that eye is lovely and bold. That one's not quite so. So I'm just quickly gonna put another 2 layers on here so I don't look wonky for the rest of the video. So I really like that product. I'm gonna do a close-up for you. There you go, Too Faced Voluptuous Volume. Voluptuous even. Voluptuous Volume. Disclaimer, it is just mascara. It's not better than sex. So it says it's going to give you 97% said this mascara creates a false lash effect. I would agree. 100% dramatic volume. I would agree. 100% longer lashes. Yep, I'd agree. And 93% saw a base to tip curl. And yes, I have a nice curl. So I would agree. And the little star at the bottom says 30 women tested, study after 3 coats. 3 coats. So the second thing that I bought in Sephora was my lipstick. I like a really nice bold lip. I particularly love a bright pink or a bright red lip, but Mr. Mac has a real aversion to it. Now, I don't listen to him when it comes to dressing and changing and wearing the things that I want to wear, but at the same point, when I do go out with him, I don't really want him thinking in his head, oh, look at her with her red lipstick on. So I decided I needed a compromise, and a compromise for me was a bold lip, but not a bright pink or a bright red, and to go for something that was kind of a neutral earthy tone. Now, I know that this isn't a natural look, but it is a brown, and so therefore a bit more of a brown tone. I also wanted something that was going to stay on, wasn't going to come off, because when I wear makeup like this tends to be when we go out for dinner or out for drinks. So I didn't want it to just come off on my wine glass, because there's nothing more tacky than lipstick on a wine glass. So I wanted something that wasn't going to budge. So a lip stain, but that looked more like a lipstick. So this is what I got. It is Sephora's own brand. I simply explained what I wanted to the lady in the store, asked her what she thought was best, and she pointed me in that general direction. I had been thinking about buying one of the Kat Von D lipsticks, but they're really, really expensive, and if this was going to do the job, it was perfect. This cost me $11. Now, the shade, I don't know if I can see this in the light, hang on a sec. That's not good. The shade is not on the bottom of it. I can't look it up because for some reason when you're in the UK, if you try to go to the Sephora website in America, it won't let you look at it. It just takes you to the French Sephora site. So the translation and the name and everything else is going to be totally different. But I think you can see that it's a browny colour. I have a feeling it was something to do with strawberries, or strawberry sundae, or ice cream sundae. It might just be nagging there at the bottom and back of my head. But if you're in the States and in your Sephora, or you can access the Sephora website and you can work out what shade this is, please post it in the comments below. So next up was a trip to Bath and Bodyworks, and I went to Bath and Bodyworks purely for Isabel. She loves the miniature hand sanitizers. So if you've not seen these little babies before, then this is what I'm talking about. They're little miniature hand sanitizers. They come in loads of different flavors. Lots of them are glittery and different colors, all different fragrances, and they smell lovely. The great thing is they always do a special offer, and it's normally something like buy 5 for $6, or they're about $1.50 each. So I went for 5. But what's so cool about them is you can buy little canisters to keep them in, and this is the one that I got her this time. How sweet is that little mermaid? It's all sparkly. It's quite lightweight, it's rubber. And you take your little hand sanitizer and you slide it up the mermaid's bottom. Oh, it sounds most painful. Push it in. Then you've got your hand sanitizer on your keyring, and all you have to do is pop your sanitizer open, squirt it on your hands. Oh, lovely. Clean hands. Oh, it smells so nice. This one is Peach Bellini. So I've got a couple of unicorn ones of these already. So I've got one on my handbag and Izzy has one on her school bag. But all of our hand sanitizer have now run out, so I've topped us up. So I bought 2 Peach Bellinis, one for her and one for me. I also bought 2 Champagne Sparkle, which you can see is champagne coloured and sparkly, and it smells absolutely lovely. It doesn't really smell of champagne, but it's really sweet and really nice. Absolutely delicious. So I bought 2 of those, 1 each. And then I also bought a sparkling limoncello. I've bought 2 of the mermaids, so that Izzy can give one of them to her best friend for her birthday. So she's going to have to pick which of the hand sanitizers she can bear to give her and give away. Although that being said, we're off to Arizona as a family at Easter, so I suspect I shall take her to Bath and Bodyworks and she'll be able to pick some more for herself. So who knows what ones we'll end up with. Now, the next thing that I bought was a little bit of a cheat. It is something from the States, but I ordered it when I was in the UK. Postage on this particular item to the UK was extortionate, so I decided to order it 3 days before I arrived in the States and have it posted to my hotel in Vegas. I did, however, get stung because my hotel doesn't take packages for free. They go to their business centre, and then the administration of processing the delivery and getting it to you in your room incurs a charge, which was $7, but they were still a lot cheaper than the postage would have been to the UK. Now, I'm a member of a beauty forum. I'm a member of a beauty group on Facebook where we talk about all sorts of things, natural cosmetics, skincare, surgery, fillers, all that sort of stuff. I'm not into fillers, by the way, but it's a really nice group. It's really friendly and a really nice place to be. And they have all been going mad about these. They are the Sweet Wink by Bare Your Heart magnetic lashes. And I wanted something really glamorous. Although this mascara is fantastic, if I was going for a really big night out and wanted to look really glamorous, I wanted to try lashes. I've never got on with glue lashes. I don't want to go down the eyelash extension route because it's too expensive and also not really very good for your own lashes. So I thought I would try these magnetic lashes. Now, they're great. They come in some beautiful rose gold packaging, which I love. Really, really pretty. Even the postage box, which was black, inside has got all this lovely rose gold kind of marble effect and peachy tissue paper, so that's really pretty. And they also come with this looks like an eyelash curler, but it's an applicator to put them on, and a separate pair of lash tweezers. Now, I think they were about $30, something like that. I can't remember exactly. Oh my God, this light. About $30, something like that. I can't remember exactly. You can get them shipped to the UK. It's not absolutely extortionate, but it was obviously cheaper to get them the way I got them. Although I have sat there for about 2 hours now trying to get these lashes to attach properly. I've tried using the applicator, I can't get on with it, and I've just given up for the time being. I have got a few friends who bought them in the group, and they've posted live videos to show how they put them on, but just with regular pairs of tweezers, and they wear them all day long and they last forever. So it must be possible. I am determined. Watch this space. I will come back to you at a later date when I have mastered these beauties. Now, the other thing that I bought that I know you know about because I'll link the video here, and I didn't actually buy them, but we did purchase them together, was my very first pair of Christian Louboutin red soled shoes. Now, when I did my video and I showed them to you, I didn't show you in detail, and the amount of people in the comments that were like, but show us the shoes, Claire. So I thought I'd include them in my haul. So here they are. Still in their bag. Not been worn. Well, not here anyway. I wore them in Vegas once. Got their lovely red ribbon around the box, which I'll undo. They come with a lovely cloth bag to keep them in, although mine are just going to live on the shelf. Another lovely little bag which has got spare heel caps in them. Here they are. Now, these ones are called the Very Privy. I think I've pronounced that right. So, very private. What does that mean? Not very private really, they're open-toed. I think, now I know where that comes from, because it's a hidden platform, so the platform is hiding. So as you can see, there is a platform on the bottom of these heels, but the fabric of the shoe comes down to cover the platform, so it looks like you're standing really super tall, but actually the bottom of your foot is only here. So although, if I do that, you can see they look really tall, the bottom is actually only there. So it is high, but it isn't anywhere near as high as it looks. So you don't get that burning pain in the balls of your feet. They are very, very, very narrow-toed. So if you've got wide feet, Christian Louboutin are not for you. They are uncomfortable. No, this shoe, you buy these for their beauty. You can see I've worn them once. I have scratched up a little bit of the bottom. but that is nothing that won't actually come off with a baby wipe. And I've now got some sole protectors to put on the bottom to keep them really nice and red. They are beautiful shoes. You feel so elegant, so glamorous and so swish when you're wearing these. It's like a telephone. My Louboutin telephone, do you like it? Hello, Mr. Louboutin? Yes. Send me 20 more pairs, thank you very much. They are lovely. I love them. They're gorgeous. They're going to get worn again in a few weeks' time for my friend's birthday. I just love that the colour runs right down on the inside of the heel here as well. So you just get that little cheeky flash of red when you're wearing them. They are stunning. I love them. Yes, they're an investment, a huge investment, but hopefully I can hand these down to Izzy one day. Although the speed her feet are growing, I think she's going to overtake me, sadly for her. Next up was a trip to the outlets, and I love, love, love the outlets. I'm not one for designer clothing, she says, having just put down her pair of Louboutin shoes, but I'm not one for big makes and brands. I won't spend the money, to be honest. I make a lot of my own clothes, but the clothes that I do buy tend to just be high street staples from Marks and Spencer's, New Look, Primark, places like that. I don't actually want to spend vast amounts of money just for a name, but there are certain brands that I really like and I love the quality of, more so than the style, and they are things that I will tend to buy from the outlets, and one of those is Ralph Lauren. Now, when we were in Orlando, we spent quite a bit of money in Ralph Lauren. Mr. Mac bought quite a few t-shirts. I bought a little stripy t-shirt. We bought some t-shirts for the kids, and we bought Izzy some really cool dungarees. So when we came this time to Vegas, I was determined I was going to get some bits for myself. And this was one of them. So this is just it's not a hoodie, but like a jumper. It's got this lovely big roll neck. You could, if you wanted to. Oh, my hair gets in the way, hang on. You could pull it up like a snood. Like it? No, I don't think that's what you meant to do, but you could. And it's got this big, huge collar, and it's really nice because it's a thin, lightweight jersey. It's still really, really soft. So it's not as thin as a t-shirt, but it's not as thick as a sweatshirt either. So it's nice and lightweight. It's fairly baggy. I think I went for the medium size because I didn't want it skin tight. It's got a big kangaroo pocket, and it's just really nice when you've got one of those days where you want to dress casual but you want to just be a little bit smarter than just jeans and t-shirt. So I love this, really, really lovely. I don't think it's got any Ralph Lauren logo. No, it's not emblazoned all over it. The only bit you've got is down on the pocket here, there's a little silver Ralph Lauren tab. There you go. So that's the only mark of vulgarity that you will find on this. So it's just, as far as anyone else is concerned, a nice stripy top. But yes, it is Ralph Lauren. I think it was, I don't think I've even got the prices anymore. I think it was about $95. By the time the discounts were added and all the various different special offers that they're doing in the outlets, I think it worked out about $40 or $45, something like that. So about £35, which is a perfectly nice amount of money to spend on a nice quality garment that's well made. So I have absolutely no issues with that whatsoever. The other thing I bought while I was in Ralph Lauren was one of their classic polo dresses. So this is just a t-shirt dress. I'm not going to model it for you. It's just got the little polo rider on there in red, and I like this one because it kind of looks like denim. It's like a washed out dark blue. We bought Izzy some Ralph Lauren t-shirts, polo shirts, when we were in Orlando. She looks dead cute in them, and I wanted a polo dress. Originally I would have quite liked a wide navy and white striped one, but they didn't have any, so this was the next best thing. Again, I think this was about $35 or $40, and these are just over $100 in the Ralph Lauren shop. In the UK, they're a lot more money than that, but for whatever reason, Ralph Lauren is cheaper in the States than it is in the UK anyway, and if you buy it in the outlets, it's even cheaper. The last thing that I bought in the outlets was a pair of Levi's. Again, these are bargainous, and I'm going to tell you my Levi hack. So So these ones are just a standard pair of boot cuts. Now my Levi hack. I did this for Elspeth and I did it again for my mum when we went out to Vegas. In the outlets, they do a deal where if you buy 3 pairs or more of Levi's, each pair of Levi's costs $35. If you don't buy 3 or more, they are about $55 per pair, which is fine. However, in England, a pair of Levi's will cost you, on average, about £95. So that's just over $100 for 1 pair. So we don't buy Levi's in England. No, no, no. We go to the Levi shop in England. We try on all the Levi's. We work out which one are our perfect design and the size, because all of the names, all of the numbers are all exactly the same in England as they are in America. We then go to America and we either buy them in a normal shop for $55, which is still half the price that they are in the UK, or we go to the outlets and we buy 3 pairs and they work out at $35 each. And if we're really clever, we give our mum 2 of those pairs and we keep the 3rd pair. And that is how I ended up with a pair of Levi's for me. So that is my little Levi shop hack. If you love Levi's and you don't go to the States very often, go and try them on, work out which ones are perfect for you, and then the next time you have a friend going somewhere where there is a premium outlets, which is basically most of the big cities in the US, ask them very nicely if they will get you 3 pairs of Levi's. So when I did it for Elspeth, she actually did have 3 pairs. She had a dark blue, a pale blue and a black, all of the same size and style. So that came to $105 and $105 basically would have bought her 1 pair of jeans here in the UK. So she got 3 pairs for the price of her 1 pair. Absolutely superb. So if any of my friends are watching, I'm going to Arizona. If you want some Levi's, let me know what you want. Okay, so there is one thing left. This wasn't from the outlets. It is fun. It's something I've always wanted and something I've always wanted to do. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. Mr. Mac has been before. He said I would be disappointed. I didn't find it amazingly great fun, but I did have to have the t-shirt. I needed to go to Hooters. I have always wanted to go to Hooters. Don't ask me why. I've always wanted to be a Hooters girl, wear the t-shirt. I was a Hooters girl. I'll put the picture here. I really enjoyed my evening. We had a couple of cocktails and then went on somewhere else. So it wasn't, you know, a mad night out or anything else, but I wanted my Hooters top. This is the largest size they do. It is so tiny, so tight. It rides right up to my belly button. So I don't think I'll be wearing it that often. It's probably one for home in the summer, but I've got my Hooters t-shirt and that makes me smile. So that was my haul from America this time round. Nothing crafty, just things for me. When we go to Arizona at Easter, I will be taking a little Miss Mac on a fabulous day of shopping. We're going to hit Joann's, the fabric shop, Michael's, the craft store. We're going to go to Hobby Lobby. She wants to go to Dollar Tree. We're going to do them all. So we will have a crafty haul and probably another outlet haul. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's something a little bit different from my crafty viewers. You've probably switched off ages ago. But those of you who watch me for the lifestyle stuff, I hope you've enjoyed this. So thank you very much for watching. Please do hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Give the video a lovely thumbs up and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye! Just as a little add-on, I've just finished recording that video and I've decided to put the protectors on the bottom of my shoes that I bought. Now I will say, if you're going to buy yourself a pair of Louboutin shoes, don't just go to America to buy them because you think they're going to be cheaper. They're not. They're the same price in England as they are in the States. But if you want to treat yourself to a pair of shoes on holiday, which I know is always a nice thing to do, you're going to want to wear them probably while you're on holiday. I did that while I was in Vegas. I have scuffed up the bottoms, only a tiny bit. These have now been wiped with a wet wipe, but you can see those scratches there. But I have got some sole protectors, so I'm going to treat them now. What I would suggest you do if you're going to buy them while you're on holiday, because the shops don't sell the sole protectors, is buy yourself a pack of sole protectors before you go and take them with you, so you can put them on straight away and you can wear them on a night out. Now there are lots that you can buy on the internet, on Amazon, etc. They don't come with very good reviews and they are quite renowned for pulling the red paint off the bottom of the shoes when you take them off and change them. So make sure that when you buy your sole protectors arrive, and they actually, I've drawn on these and I thought I'd film this before I cut it out. They arrive with the 3M mark on them. That way you know that they're a high quality adhesive and they're not going to damage your shoe. I ordered 3 separate pairs on Amazon. All of them said they were 3M products. And when they turned up, they didn't have the 3M printed on them. I complained to Amazon and was instantly refunded my money back, no questions asked, and they didn't ask me to return the product. So that just goes to show that lots of people are selling goods on Amazon that they are saying are 3M products that aren't. So do be very careful. In the end, I gave up on Amazon and I ordered directly from Red Soles. And these were about £12, I think, and they did arrive quite quickly. It's red-soles.co.uk, and they came, sure enough, printed with the 3M on the bottom. They are really easy to apply. I've applied this one, so if you get it in the light you can see there's a few little bubbles, but from a distance, sitting in a restaurant, no one's going to know that's there, but my lovely red soles are going to remain protected. So I thought, little add-on for those of you who might treat yourself to a pair of Louboutins, you might want to know what to do with them. So once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.